southbound on the 405 and does not clear up until 53rd Street. For more information on traffic, you can always visit our website at 1150 KKNW or at the top of each hour. So stay tuned for another hour of the Dr. Pat Show.
Views expressed on the following program are those of the hosts, guests, and callers, and are not necessarily those of this station, its management, or other advertisers. This is Alternative Talk 1150 AM.
Welcome to the Dr. Pat Show. Talk radio to thrive by. Powerful, inspiring, and coming to you live, bringing you stories of people like you and me busting through and living life full out. Get ready to dare to wonder what your life would be like if you knew you could not fail. Hey, everybody. Good day to you. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Dr. Pat Show. This is Talk Radio to Thrive By. You know, yesterday, and I'm your host, Dr. Pat Basili. I'm joined by my main man, Mr. Run DMC. Oh, no, Mr. Benny Mathers.
Run DMB.
Run DMB.
That's right.
He's
B.
the DMB with the P.
Right.
That's me.
Right.
Uh-oh. No.
That's fine. It'll work.
That's going to be a little rap tune.
Nah.
I could kind of almost feel, I almost did like last night when I was doing a show, I almost did like a holiday rap.
Really?
I know. But
if I was around, I would have had some instrumental
I know
music for you.
It was a different network, and they were like, okay, where is she going
They're not
with
into
this?
that?
Not yet.
Oh,
but
okay.
they don't know us well enough. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Dr. Pat Show. Just when you think you have seen sort of the peak of givebacks and giveaways, I always have to remember that we stand on the shoulders of all that have come before. Today's show is a continuation of what we started weeks, actually years ago, in paying things forward. We have some extraordinary guests joining us today. We're going to start it off by talking to DeDe Murcer Moffett, who is here with us, the gift of being addicted, with recording artist, international speaker, and coach. So DeDe is going to be joining us and is going to be giving away 10 of these to you all of one of her fabulous CDs. So 10 of the callers, and I need to announce this now because we're going to be opening up the phone lines. Wait till you hear her story. And then we've got our buddy Dr. Moser coming on, wellness, natural pet food, and we're giving away 10 $50 gift vouchers for wellness. Isn't this like we're in the tens? We gave away 100 healing sessions, then also 100,000 free subscriptions to Aspire magazine. Yeah, you know, I got emails from you people that didn't believe what we were doing. You said, I think you made a mistake. I think you said 100,000 free subscriptions. And who would do that? It is not a mistake. Linda Joy, Aspire magazine, 100,000 free subscriptions for a full year. And all you need to do is go to Aspire, ASPIRE, mag.net, and click, and you're in. And then we're going to be introducing an incredible brand new book. Danielle Rama Hoffman is joining us here at Temples of Light. Right now, I want to introduce you to a woman whose courage speaks for itself, but beyond that, whose gift is to help other people understand the trials and tribulations of addiction. But more importantly, the gift. DeDe Murcer Moffett joining us here today, recording artist, as I said, has been someone that has a transformational story to tell, a story of hope, and how she overcame 24-year alcohol addiction. As we creeping up to the holidays, this is one of the things that I so believe we need to talk about, because this is the secret that hangs out in the closet. I mean, we talk about being in the closet with so many things, but alcoholism is one of those things we don't really talk about. So we are inviting her and welcoming her to this show. She is the founder of empowering women's group in Texas called Snap Out of It, which helps women regain and recognize their divine nature. So we are so thrilled and honored. I can't wait to hear the messages. DeDe, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Dr. Patton. Thank you, Benny.
Sure, no problem. It's our pleasure.
It is. What a journey. What a journey, and how courageous of you to talk about this. I made a comment, DeDe, and I want to ask you a question around it. I made a comment that I believe that alcoholism is one of the best kept secrets we have. It really is closeted. I mean, there's a lot of talk about it. There's a lot of things out there, moms against, the mad moms and those folks. But we don't really talk about the people that are kind of sitting around in their homes right now, especially those folks that are having employment issues. We don't really talk about that. We don't talk about, the 20 plus years of marriage that one might have to somebody that is an alcoholic. What are some of the challenges you've overcome to be able to help others in a particular situation overcome their challenges, DeDe?
Well, a lot of people say, how did you stop? Well, when somebody tells me that they've got a drinking problem and they want to talk about it, the first thing I ask them is, do you really want to stop? And why do you want to stop? There's no use talking to somebody about it if they don't have a desire to stop. And, you talk about it sort of being a in-the-closet issue. For 24 years, I was addicted to alcohol. The very first time I drank, I blacked out, and I drank that way forever. I rode Harleys. I raced down the street from one bar to the other. In the corporate world, it was very acceptable, if not sort of what you did out with clients.
Yes.
I'm
totally. I was there with you.
Yeah.
I totally get it. I mean, don't you remember the martini lunches?
Oh, listen, I love to take people to lunch that drank because then I got to drink.
Right.
So I was setting my week up, and it was fun. I thought it was fun at the time, but it is. You lose out on so much. I say it's a gift because of this. The reason I say it's a gift is because I would have never been walking this path had I not had the contrast of where I was.
Yeah.
Now, what's really funny to me is that a lot of people in my family still look at me and say, were you an alcoholic? And this is why, because I was very successful in the corporate world. We tend to think that people that are having trouble with addictions are not successful. That's not true. And I mean monetarily successful,
right.
What people really put their emphasis on. But, I gave away a lot of years to alcohol and to fear and to limiting beliefs, which I know you are so passionate about helping women define, as am I.
Right.
Because that's really, all addictions are based on that. Nobody wakes up and says, I think I'm going to ruin my life today. I think I'm going to really try to screw myself up and other people. We're just hurting people that have fears, that have pains, and haven't figured out a way to really get out of it yet.
No kidding. I mean, you and I have been down similar paths, and while we're in the middle of it, we don't really think that there's much damage going on around us. And, the reason that I'm so absolutely amazed at what you're doing and really understand the gift part of this is that, here you are talking about it, as someone that has gone down the path, that has taken whatever action that you decided to take to become sober and passionate about helping other people. We talked earlier about the CD that you're gifting people. And I wanted to ask you, you didn't have to come on the show and gift our listeners 10 CDs. What is it about that gift, that giving idea that is so important to you? Who are the people that gave to you to help you be where you are today?
Oh, my gosh. Well, I would have to say that the main person is my husband. Certainly my family, and all families will support you. But, when you're somebody in the family, you always say, well, that's my mom. They would say I'm great no matter if I was puking on the floor, right?
Somehow we're still endearing to them.
I know it.
I know. My little baby.
Yeah.
Acting like she is a baby. Yes.
That's
my
right.
little baby being the baby.
Isn't she cute? But anyway, what happened was this. I was engaged, fully drinking, full on, and, had many episodes through our engagement of which were not pretty. As a matter of fact, he has the pictures to show me that because I always, blacked out, I didn't remember. With the very last drunk, Dr. Pat, I was at a business conference with him. We were engaged. I had 13 glasses of wine. The next morning, I woke up.
That's more than a bottle, I think.
Yeah,
13 glasses is more than a bottle.
Yeah. It was probably I was where I could clip off about 3 bottles.
Yeah. Yep.
But you know what? The look on his face